Teen & Bricks here with another review of the Fairground mixer. This is set 1024-4 and it has 1,746 pieces. This set also comes with 12 minifigures. There are many parts to this set. Obviously the main part is right here, the mixer itself. Let's take a look at the mixer and then we'll take a look at the details. Okay, here's the mixer itself. It has this gate going all the way around that protects guests from danger from the spinning mixer, and it does spin, and so you just pull on this handle right here and freely moves with some gears and axles. It just turns around, and it does have these stairs leading up to a little boarding platform where you could put the chair or the ride chair and move this down right here, and then your person can step off. You can also move these around clockwise or counterclockwise, and so if your person is on this one, you can pull this down and he can get off and walk down. Now this mixer basically has three different main colors, which is the yellow right here, the blue right here, and the red over here. Very nice how they did that. Just a nice mix of colors. It does come with a little operator that has a little operating station right here, just with a nice simple gauge, lever, and light. Very nicely done. And okay, here's a look at all the small little booths. We're going to take a look at each one separately and look at their details. So let's take a look at the dunk tank first. Okay, here's the dunk tank. It's just a classic dunk tank. It's got the classic balls here that your minifigure can pick up and place in his or her hands. You can place that on his or her hands, and then you can pretend to throw it at this dart, and if you make it and you successfully push this back far enough, the diver does fall down. And let's take a look how that works from behind. From the back, we can just see that there's a ladder that the diver can go up and rest on there and wait to be dunked. And let's open these doors. Now in real life, you know, these would be closed to keep the water in. But the diver just sits on this platform right there, very cleverly designed. And so this Technic platform just basically rests on this Technic piece right there, and just as soon as that slides off, this would be able to freely swing down and the diver would fall down with it. Okay, here's a quick look at the ticket booth, and you can clearly see that this is the place to buy tickets with this nice sticker that says tickets and just a nice border around the outside. Let's take away the minifigures and just take a look at the booth itself. Now this booth has a nice sticker in the front right here showing you the price for the tickets, and moving around on the back, it's nicely detailed with a striped pattern and a nice window on both sides. And the back is open, which allows you easy access to the inside. You can just take out the minifigure that we'll take a look at later. Okay, taking a look at the interior detail, you can just see that there's a nice simple cash register on the side there. There's a ticket laying out right now, and it does include two drawers, and on the top one you can just use that for storing your money, and on the bottom you can just store your extra tickets. Just take that out, and you can put your extra tickets in there. Okay, here we have the next attraction, and the box suggests that this is the strong man with his minifigure hammer, but if you or me wanted to try this out, they do include this bigger hammer that the pin, hit the pin up to just this gold plate, nicely done. So that was it for the attractions, but we do have one special minifigure. Okay, this is the juggler, and he just has some long stilts on to show off his moves. He just has different colors of juggles and a nice hat, and that one is supposed to be flying, but it's clipped on, so in the real little minifigure world, it would be flying. And let's take a look at the two trucks that this set includes. And then, okay, here are the two trucks. This is just a nice small truck. It's actually very big for city scale, if it's going to go in your city, but it's just got a nice sticker on there that says Lego Amusements. Very nicely done there. And just back here to put some stuff, and nice brake lights, and these are very big wheels, and just to compare it to a minifigure to see how big it is. There's a minifigure, and this truck does hold a minifigure, and you can open the doors or open the top. And unfortunately, they only put one chair in there, but you can put two chairs in there, although the minifigures wouldn't really both fit at the same time. Very nicely done in there, just with a nice steering wheel. And let's take a look at the second truck. Okay, here is the second truck. It's very nicely built. We've got a nice sticker up here. It says the mixer. These are actually two separate stickers on two separate pieces. It's kind of hard to align those two stickers, but it looks good as the outcome. On the top, we've just got a couple of headlights, a couple of horns, and on the bottom we've got just some more lights and a license plate that's a sticker. Right here we've got some very nicely done windshields, very effective, and I really like that look. On the side we've got a nice windshield, got a brick built door, very nicely built, and just some engine greebling back here. Got 3 stickers on the back, license plate, and 2 of these mixer stickers on either flaps that can easily swing back and forth. And the other side is identical to the first side. There is the brick built door, the windshield, and let's take a look at the inside. You can easily take off this top part and you can look into the inside. We just have 2 chairs right there, so 2 minifigures can sit side by side. They do have to have their arms up and onto the door, just to do an armrest, and just a nice steering wheel right there and a coffee mug. But if we look into the back, we can also see that there is a couch or a bed, very nicely done brick built bed, and there might be a TV or a computer, whatever you want that to be. That is a printed piece. And so a total of 3 minifigures can actually fit into this truck when they're on the road. Now you might be wondering why LEGO has included trucks in this set. Well, if we bring into the mixer, we can see what can happen with this fairground. Okay, I brought in the mixer, and if you take off this gearbox, which is just connected by a clip and a couple of axles. You can set that aside, and you can put away the minifigures, which we will look at in a bit. You can just take off each of the minifigures and put them aside. You can take off the gate, which we will put onto this little holding place for the gate, and you can just easily slide these gate pieces in from each side. There are technically two different sides to the gate, and they are connected by this trash can, so that will go actually onto the gearbox, and that will go onto this truck later. And as you can kind of see, it starts to look like a trailer with the mixer on top. Now, to fold everything up, you can easily lift each one of these pairs of seats up and kind of lay on the bottom pair of seats, and then fold these down and kind of unclip the mixer and slide it together, and then you can kind of rest it on this platform. You can move the platform over and put the stairs over. You can put this wheel over to hold that in place, and then when you've done all that, you can back up the truck, kind of lift the mixer trailer up and just slide it onto that truck. And now this does look like it's ready to go, but you can also put the fences on there. Okay, I've put on the fences, and those just go on with some Technic pins that are already placed there. You can take off the axle off of the axle box and just put that in there. That sticks up, and then you place this gearbox with the pin and the clip facing this way, and that just goes into a little hole right there, so you can cleverly put that on there and set that down. And now this part of the fair is ready to go. Let's pack up the other parts. Okay, I've brought in all the little attractions, and if we put away all of the minifigures, we can put those to the side. We can take off his stilts and his hat and his extra accessories, and they actually do include a hat for him while he's not in show business. And take off the employees. We can bring in the truck, and all these amusements kind of fold together. So you can fold this down. You can put the balls in here, and you can also take these hammers off, put this in here, and then you can put this ticket booth in here, and you can put the dunk tank on, and then put the legs in here into the ticket booth, and all these small accessories in there as well. And you might be wondering where this big attraction goes, this tall attraction. Well, they've cleverly made space in the back of the truck, so you can just slide that in all the way, and that clips on. And there we have the second truck ready to go, and we can pull in the other truck. And so now you have your fair all packed up and ready to go on to the road to the next fair. Let's take a look at the minifigures Okay, this set does include 12 minifigures. That's 8 adults and 4 children. We basically have 4 fairground workers, and then just the guests to the fair. Let's take a look at the workers separately, and then we'll look at the guests. Okay, here are the 4 fairground workers. We have the operator of the mixer. We have the juggling stilt man. We have the ticket collector, and we have the dunk tank lady. These are all very good prints. We do have back printing on 3 of the minifigures. We have maybe a hoodie, and then just some detail on the back of the wetsuit and the ticket lady. These minifigures do not have secondary faces, except for the dunk tank lady. So when she's happy in the dunk tank and no one's getting the target, and then maybe when she's fallen into the water or when she's about to fall, she might be a little scared of that. Now let's take a look at the guests. Okay, here are the 4 adult guests. Nothing very special about the prints. We do have sand green pants. Those are kind of rare, but just nice to get. Taking a look at the back of the minifigures, we do have back printing on all but 1 of the minifigures, so 3 of them do have back printing, and there is a secondary face in this group, and that is for the one of the men, and this is his face maybe when he's gotten off the mixer and when he's feeling a little queasy, and then here maybe he's just gotten onto the mixer or enjoying the fair. So 2 very different faces. And now let's take a look at the children guests. Okay, here are the 4 children guests. Nothing very special about their torsos or pants. We do get a teddy bear and a popsicle. Just very nice to get those. Looking on the back, we do have back printing on 2 of the minifigures. We can take off the hair pieces to see those a little better. And we do have a secondary face for this child, the happy face versus the very sad face. So maybe after he lost a game or just got sad because of something, he'll put on that face with just a little tear. And that is it for all the minifigures. Let's take a look at one very cool feature before we finish this review. Okay, I just tried to dim my studio to try to capture these 2 pieces that are seen throughout the mixer and obviously on the fences. These are glow-in-the-dark pieces. It's very nice that LEGO has included these, and probably going to be very useful in the future for mocks. But really appreciate how they do that. I'm trying to capture it. You can kind of see the color difference between the regular white over here and the glow-in-the-dark white over here. And so those are just placed, these 1 by 1 ones are just placed throughout the set on the mixer itself, and then these cones, wherever you see the cones on the fences, those are glow-in-the-dark. So I really appreciate that they included those pieces, and hopefully they will keep including those in future sets. Okay, I just brought everything together. just to show you all what's included in the set once you pack it up. Overall, I really enjoyed the build of this set and how it turned out. It is going to look awesome in my city. I really do hope that LEGO will continue this theme of the fair and maybe make a roller coaster or other fair things. It's a great addition to your LEGO city. I highly recommend this set if you have the money. So for now, this is T&M Bricks. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment below, and see you next time.